Hello everyone, welcome here. In this lecture, you are going to learn how to create a class. C++ is an object-oriented programming language where associated with classes and objects along with its attributes and methods. So for an example, real time, if we are seeing a car, if you treat as a car as an object, the car has an attributes. What are the attributes you are having? Maybe think about it, the car objects like attributes such as weight, color, model, wheels and windows and engine capacity and oil tank and oil type, oil capacity. These all are we consider as a attributes. So anyone you may take it as an object. It will be having many attributes we can contribute over there. So in C++, how to create in using Visual Studio, how to create a class and how to initiating a program we will see using Visual Studio. Press the start button and go to Visual Studio, the latest version, and installation and all I have shown you. Straight away we are initiating this advanced course of how to interacting with the advanced topics. So now let's see. It's the welcome program. If you don't know how to, you just go through the welcome program. We have shown very clearly how to start it. So using IOString and string, where we are using string parameters over there in this program. So we declared. Now to declare a class after the namespace above to the int main, just simply using a class keyword. Using a class keyword we can define and we should use to define a class names. So my class, my class name is my class, okay, and open and end parenthesis like curly braces and end with the terminator. So this is the class declaration. That's it. The class declaration is over. So here I can type here like a class creation. That's it. Class is created. Now what we need to do, inside the class we need to create class members. It's nothing but attributes. Okay, so in more detail here I am writing like a public, a keyword public. I am writing like a, it's called like it's called like a access modifier, public keyword. Why I used public keyword, I'll tell you very detailedly when we are trying to accessing the objects. So whatever the class member we are adding here, either class member I say or attribute, both are same. So to declaring like variables, int like my number, like my number, this is called like a class attribute or data member. Okay, and what is the data type? Here we are given clearly. I'll say that earlier we have discussed about the variables. The same we will write here inside the class, like these curly braces. If we put inside these curly braces, here we call it as attributes or parameters, and most similarly also we may call it as class members and class objects. Clear? So all the names are same only, don't confuse at all. Now the string type of data, string, string type of data, my string, my string, the second parameter like attribute I have declared here. So take a space. Now this is also one more attribute. Yes, attribute which is a string variable. Why we require to define object, why we require to deal with the objects in object oriented programming? It's a great technique. See, any carton box of any parcel couriers, they may put in the carton box only and send to the delivery. The same way data will carry forward through object irrespective of the data type. The object is not required what data type and what form of the data it is. So it's become very popular in any programming language you may see and you may check and you may hear about the object oriented programming principles. Why it is become so popular? irrespective of data type, and having a secure mechanism to controlling the data, where to give an access permission, where to restrict, and hiding the data, encapsulation things. With the access modifiers only, we'll create the access modifier encapsulation techniques. And inheritance, the reusing techniques, more and more reusing techniques, and abstraction classes. Yes, these all are give you kick as start to write coding and reusing the same code repeatedly n number of times. So it's a object oriented programming, hence it is become a very, very popular. So the class keyword we have used here to creating a class, and the name of the class, first letter you strongly remember, name of the class, the first letter is always you have to write in a capital. Why? Because class methods are having a lowercase letters and class names should be in capital letter, otherwise the compiler didn't understand properly. Alright, and the public keyword we have used here, this particular class outside the world means from the main function we try to access this class members. So I have given public keyword, and inside the public only means it is under public of access modifier, means anywhere you can access these two class attributes. For the purpose only I have used, and two types of attributes I have declared. One is integer and another one is string. Yes, float you can define, char you can define, a decimal you can define, whatever the type of data you can define it. And as you know that end of this particular area you have to put at the terminator, and here public under colon means which is comes under this block of code. Okay, and a C class, and you are putting here in the open curly brace and end curly brace terminator means this is the class block of code. The main function, you know that when the program is initiating from the using the main function only, this is the block of the code of for main function. This is what we need to discuss about to creating of a simple, very, very simple class declaration. So in the next lecture we will see how to initiate and calling the creating of the object, and how we can access this class objects we will see in the next lecture. So practice more and more. I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.